As of right now, we still don't know whether Cody's facing Seth or Rock and Roman's happening at WrestleMania. We just don't know yet because they haven't officially announced it. But I think we all kind of got the agenda of what's going to happen here. It seems like it's going to be Cody versus Seth and Roman versus The Rock. First off, I got to defend Triple H because I've seen a lot of people coming at this man's neck. I think y'all have to realize Triple H isn't the only person who has a say in stuff like this. Like, when Vince McMahon was in charge of WWE, Vince was the owner. He had the final say in everything because it was his company. Triple H doesn't own WWE. There's other people involved in the creative aspect that also have a say. So Triple H may have wanted to do Roman and Cody 2 at WrestleMania, but if other people have different plans that he really can't fight, then he's kind of really out of the loop. I think The Rock understands his name value. I think he understands how big of a star he is, but it's all just bad timing. People have to remember, they were asking for The Rock and Roman Reigns match. People had been waiting for this match for a long time. It's just bad timing of when they decided to do it. Like, you have Cody win the Rumble last year, go to WrestleMania and fight Roman Reigns, who was the only world champion at that time. He lost. Some people felt he should have won. Some people were okay with him losing. I really was kind of split in the middle. Now, Cody actually losing to Roman helped Cody get even more over and popular with the fans. And I think it added the anticipation for people, to want Cody to finish the story even more, to beat Roman. And then Cody wins the Royal Rumble again this year. And literally after he won the Royal Rumble, what's the first thing he did? He pointed to the WrestleMania sign, and then he pointed to Roman Reigns. And obviously, WWE didn't plan for CM Punk to get injured. I mean, injuries just happen, and Punk getting injured throws a big wrench in a lot of the plans. Seth needs a big opponent for WrestleMania. He's beaten pretty much all the top guys on Raw besides Gunther and Cody. Gunther's still IC champion. They're not really going to put him in the title picture right now because he's still, rocking with the Intercontinental Championship. Cody's the only really other option, unfortunately. But now with The Rock back in the picture and getting Rock versus Roman Reigns, it throws a huge curveball in the storyline that doesn't make sense for Cody's perspective. Because Cody won the Royal Rumble, he has the right to fight any champion he wants at WrestleMania. He could have chose Roman Reigns. He said in the promo, I still want that title, I'm still coming after you. Just not at WrestleMania. And he's basically giving up his WrestleMania main event spot against Roman Reigns to finish the story to The Rock. And now Cody has to go challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship, the title that he's never been going after in the first place. And more than likely, he's going to beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight title, which also doesn't make Seth look good at all. Seth is begging Cody to face him at WrestleMania for the world title because he feels like that's the most prestige championship in WWE. But Cody's going to have to beat Seth again, which doesn't really look good for Seth because that'll be the fourth time Seth has lost to Cody in the last 2 years. So now Seth is once again proving that he can't beat the guy that he proved that he couldn't beat 2 years ago again. Even if Damian Priest were to cash in on Cody after, the match, it still doesn't look good for Seth, and it doesn't look good for Cody's story. It doesn't look good for either guy. Like, think about that. It doesn't matter what side you're on. Think about it from a booking perspective. Cody has won the Royal Rumble. He could fight any champion he wants. He said that he's coming after Roman in the championship, just not at WrestleMania. And then he's giving up his WrestleMania main event spot to finish the story to The Rock. And now he's going to challenge for a championship that he's never wanted in this story to begin with. And he's going to beat a guy that he's already proven he can beat 3 times. Because he beat him 3 straight pay-per-views, and the last time he beat him, he had a torn pec. Literally a torn pec. So he's already proven that he can beat Seth Rollins on the big stage even when he's injured. And now Seth Rollins has to drop the world title to Cody to prove that he just can't beat Cody again. It's so backwards with this story. So now what does this mean? You have 2 options. You have 2 options here. You either have Cody, extend his story out even further to finish the story, or he's not finishing the story at all. It's one of the 2 at this point. It's one of the 2. You either have him not finish the story, which is terrible because you've had him tell the story for the last 2 years, and if he's chasing this dream not to accomplish it, what's the point then? What's the whole point of this? What's the point of everything at this point? There's no point of the Rumble wins, there's no point of the promos, the segments, there's no point of any of it. And if they extend out the Cody feud to SummerSlam or to WrestleMania next year, you're taking a huge gamble to hope that the fans will still care enough to see Cody get that moment and achieve the ultimate goal. Because Roman's going to have to continue to be champion, and if you're pushing out him being champion even further, I don't know how much more story you have left to tell with him as the champion that you already haven't told. Like, it's a huge gamble. I don't know how they're going to do this. I've seen rumors like this where they know that Cody's going to win the world title and then they're going to do this big unification match at SummerSlam, but they just ununify the titles, so why would they do that? They just ununify the championships. So why would they unify the titles again, just for Cody to finish the story? Like, there's so much wrong with this, but it's also positive for WWE because they're going to get the box office draw they want. Like I said, Rock versus Roman isn't a bad idea. I'm all for it. It's just so bad timing. You couldn't have picked a worse time to do this match. I'm going to just say this and end it off. If this turns out really good for WWE in the end, they need some type of award. If this turns out to be really good, that Rock and Roman is great, and Cody does finish the story, and the people are still excited about it, and they still, give him that big moment, they need some type of award by this, because this is the biggest gamble they probably ever took. And if this happens to work out, my gosh, give them some type of award, give them something. But if this turns out really bad, it's going to be one of the biggest fumbles and one of the biggest disappointments in the history of the company. Because, my gosh, they fumbled with a lot of superstars over the last few years. But, they've been pushing Cody Rhodes really hard. He's won 2 Royal Rumbles. And if they have this guy chase the story and not finish it, or they have him chase the story and it's too late, it's going to be one of the biggest fumbles they've ever done, man. It's going to be one of the biggest disappointments, man. Like, if it turns out good, great. But if it turns out bad, I don't even want to think about what that even could mean.